So what if I said that you, yes you, could make a pot of seafood gumbo that would feed 6 people for under $100, even if you were a beginner in the kitchen? Would you believe me? Today we will go over the basics, step by step, from that perfect beginner's roux all the way to a nice warm bowl of seafood gumbo sitting in front of you at your table that you made. Let's get it. I live right here on the Gulf. We have shrimp and seafood that's readily available year round. So right now we're going to do a seafood gumbo.
Shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried.
Now I know what you're thinking, seafood gumbo. Every time I cook it, it's $150 plus because I make a lot of it. Well, today I'm going to see if we can produce a good Cajun gumbo on a budget. Matter of fact, I spent $60.28. I'm gonna use a 10-inch cast iron skillet for the roux and an 8-quart pot for the actual gumbo. Y'all hang in there, let's get cooking. So the ingredients you're gonna need is 1 bell pepper, 1 onion, 2 celery stalks. These are real small. I'm probably gonna only use 3 of these. About 6 ounces of okra. Seafood gumbo has to have okra in it. It's half a cup of all-purpose flour for our roux. Also half a cup of canola oil. I got some no salt Raging Cajun. I love this stuff. We're gonna use chicken stock. Now I can see it's unsalted. 8 ounces of crab claw meat. I've got 1 pound of Andoulle sausage. Also, we have fresh Gulf shrimp, picked up this morning, caught this morning. I'm gonna put this in this bowl. I'm losing shrimp. I've already peeled them. So first things first, shrimp's gonna be taking a bath in some Zatarain's shrimp and crab oil. And we're just doing 1 capful. This stuff is strong, it is potent. Be mindful of how much you use. That 1 capful is more than plenty, I promise you. You're gonna mix it up. You're also gonna need 3 to 4 bay leaves, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some minced garlic. We're gonna get started on our roux. Go ahead and throw your half a cup of oil in there. We're gonna put it at about medium high for right now. Once you get your oil in there, go ahead and throw your half a cup of flour. And just incorporate it all in. You just wanna take your time, because you gotta get this blonde look right here into almost like a Hershey's chocolate bar color. I'm gonna be constantly going hot to low. You think you gotta go use the bathroom or you gotta do whatever. It is no big deal to turn your burner off. Give it a few more stirs, then go to the bathroom. Do what you gotta do. Right now I'm on medium heat. You see how it's bubbling like that? You don't want it to sit for very long because it will start to burn. That's not what you want. See, it's getting a little bit away from me right there, so I'm gonna turn it down to 2. Put your heart and your soul in this, because this right here is the basis of a whole gumbo. Take your time, put a little bit of work, a little bit of love into it. It's 2:58, I'm gonna bring y'all back at 3:08. It's been 10 minutes, and as you can see, we have changed colors. And you'll see here shortly when we add the vegetables, it just gets dark. All right, so I'm gonna bring y'all back 5 to 10 minutes, and we ought to be right about there. All right, now look here. We're getting about there. Got that nice dark chocolate color. At this color, where it looks like you just melted down a chocolate bar. We're gonna add in that Holy Trinity. Grab your vegetables, throw them in, and it's going to get dark. It's gonna start getting real dark. Make sure you incorporate that in. And once you get it all incorporated into the roux, we're gonna cook it for about 10 minutes. Turn that down to about 1 or 2 on the burner. Just want it to cook kind of low, kind of saute a little bit, but I still don't want that. Remember that roux still can burn. All right, so we got our pot right here. I'm gonna turn it on about high. I'm gonna throw a little bit of oil in, just about a tablespoon. While that's getting hot, we're gonna stir this again. Remember, you can't forget it. You see that's getting real dark and nice. Now, sausage, gonna go in there. You can kind of let it do its thing. Continue to cook these vegetables. Turn the heat back up a little bit. And it's okay if it sticks to the bottom and you got them little dark bits down there. That's what we want. You just gotta stay on top of it. And you hear my dogs back there, they smell food, they just getting stupid. So you see how I'm going back and forth. Now, if you got seafood stock, use seafood stock. I'm using chicken stock. I'm gonna add a little bit in here to try to break up that goodness that this sausage is left on the bottom. Vegetables are good and soft. We're gonna add a little bit at a time, because you want to you don't want this to kind of clump up. It really doesn't matter if it does clump up. See, I've got this all kind of incorporated, and all I did was use probably not even a quarter of this. But at this point, dump that on in there. Get every last little bit of goodness, every bit of it. Get it all out of there. And turn this back on. We're gonna add the rest of our stock. Your favorite Cajun seasoning, whatever it is, Tony's or whatever you like the best. Go and put you 1 tablespoon, and I like to add a little dash after that. A tablespoon of salt. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon garlic powder. If you do not like spicy, then do not put this in, but I'm going in with a little cayenne. 4 or 5 dashes. Like I said, we in Cajun country, so we like spicy down here. And then we're gonna go in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bay leaves. Let's incorporate all this in. This is very concentrated right now, so I'm at least going to add 2 cups of water. I actually think I could add 2 more cups. I'm gonna add 2 more cups. Yeah, it looks good. All right, so while we're waiting on the gumbo to start boiling, get it up to a good simmer, okra can be slimy. So the way to combat that is to saute your okra beforehand. You can get a lot of that sliminess out of there just by sauteing them up. Now I'm using the same skillet as I did for the roux. Now we're gonna saute this okra up until the sliminess starts coming out of it and gets out of it, and this becomes soft. Once it becomes soft, we will transfer it into our gumbo. All right, so that didn't take long, took about 3 minutes. Transfer it over to the gumbo. All right, so now we got a good little boil going. I like this consistency. All you gotta do, put a lid on it, turn the heat down to low, because you just want just a couple of little bubbles. That's all you want. We're gonna let it simmer for about an hour. If you got 2 hours, 2 hours, but you need to check it, because if you gotta add a little bit of water, you don't want it to get too dense. I know you're like, where's the shrimp? Where's the crab? I thought this was seafood gumbo. Well, if you just hold your horses, look, listen, if we put it in right now, it's going to overcook the shrimp. It takes no time at all to cook. But when it's time to eat your gumbo, that's when you throw them shrimp in there. Throw your shrimp in there, throw your crab in there, let it cook. And if you've never had gumbo before, look, you're in for a treat. Trust me, this is easy. It's so simple. Take your time on that roux. That's the hardest part, is the roux. The seasonings that I give y'all to put in this recipe, it's just a baseline. It's just something to start with. I think we tend to make things a lot harder than what they really need to be. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you into simplifying something that seems like it'd be kind of out of reach for a home cook to cook. It's easy. Follow this recipe, add what you want. It is gonna be wonderful, I guarantee you. If you make some potato salad to go with this, even better. It's been about 2 hours since we've been simmering. So now I'm gonna add my crab first. Crab's already cooked. You're basically just warming it up. I put a little bit of Creole seasoning on there and mixed it up. I'm gonna turn the heat up to about medium. Get it to start boiling again. I'll put the lid back on there, turn it back down to low. We'll let it go for about 20 minutes. And then you done. That's all there is to it. So I'll bring y'all back when we go to plate this up. All right, okay. Look at that. Just want to show y'all. I'm just getting different scoops. You're still getting shrimp, sausage, everything that's in there, you're getting a scoop of. I got me a scoop of rice here. Ain't no thing but to test it. Lord have mercy. Need one thing. Tabasco. What y'all know about Tabasco? Tabasco gotta go on there. That's the smell I was waiting on. That's what it was missing. It was missing Tabasco, for real. That's out cold. Look, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, what are y'all waiting on, man? Look, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It costs no money. Absolutely free. Look, if you're not following me on IG yet, go on and follow me at IG, man. It's right there. No, it's right there. So look, I appreciate every single one of y'all that's stuck with me from day one. Comment, just let me know that you was here. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for supporting me.